Yo. Alright. It's been a while. Whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna play the solo real quick. Alright, I'm done. That was just, I want to try and teach all of that in this one video. I might not be able to, but I don't know. Whatever, I'll give it a shot. Anyways, so it's gonna start after we go. And then Izzy is gonna be doing the first half, because those of you that don't know, Izzy does this part. And then both Slash and Izzy go like, and then Izzy does the rhythm guitar, and then Slash goes. Anyways, point is that, so yeah, so Izzy starts off the solo by doing, I think he, I don't actually know because I couldn't find it, like I couldn't find what he did live, but I'm pretty sure he just does a pick slide, but like across the G, B, and E strings instead of usually doing it on the E and A strings. So like, you know, on the skinny little strings. Anyways, after that, so then we start doing like these bends and double stops on the 9th fret of the G string and 7th fret of the B and E string. So we're going to start off with the bend on the 9th fret of the G, and then hit the double stop on the 7th fret, the B and E. So we're going to do it twice. And then we're going to do a bend on the 9th fret again, but instead of just hitting the double stop once, we're going to hit B and then E, and then we're going to hit both of them. It's like this. Like that. You can also just hit it 3 times in a row if you want. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter, but I mean, the one I taught you, just like that I just taught you, it sounds better to me anyways. So yeah, anyways, after you do that, I'm just itching my foot, so then you're gonna do this, the double stop, the bend and double stop again. And then when you do it the 3rd time again, instead of just hitting it once, you're gonna hit it twice. That's it. So like for the beginning we have it's pretty simple, pretty easy. I'm gonna play a bit slower for you know, newbies. And then after that, we're gonna do this, which is pretty simple. We're going to do a double stop, except on the G and B strings this time, on the 9th fret of the G and 9th fret of the B, and on the 7th fret of the G and B. So we're going to start by hitting the 9th fret double stop. We're going to bend and release, then bend and release again, then one more time, so 3 times in a row. So, and then we're going to hit 7, 9, 7, 9, 7. So like that. Add a bit of vibrato and shit. This is pretty simple. This is all in the 9. This is all the G and B string, by the way, you know. And then after that, we're gonna have our ring finger hover over the 10th fret of the high E string, but we're not gonna actually hit it. We're just gonna pick the string while the finger is like just touching the string but not pressing down to the wood. And we're just gonna pick it like that once, and then we're gonna actually hit the note. So, see? Anyways, we're just gonna go 10, 9, 7, and then 10, 9, 7 again on the B string. Just like that. So, pretty simple. So from the beginning we have then we're going to go anyways. So yeah, so after we go, we're going to hit 9 on the G, and then we're going to hit again to bend upwards, and then when we release we're going to pick that 9 again, so like this. And then we're going to hit 7 on the G, hammer onto 9, and pull off to 7, just like that. But like from the beginning we go. So from the beginning of this little section we have and then we're going to hit 9 on the D string, and then we're going to hit 7, hammer onto 9 again, so like that. So, and after we hammer on to 9 we're going to pull off to 7 again, so like that. So and after we pull off to that 7 we're going to hit the 7, so it's going to be like we're hitting it twice, but the first one is going to be a pull off, so like this, just like that. So and when we hit it we're going to slide, so slide to the 6th fret and then hit that fret, and then we're going to slide to the 4th fret and hit it. It's going to sound like we're hitting each note twice, but it's going to be a slide and then a hit, so like this. So after we go to the 4th fret we're going to go to the 2nd fret, and then we're just going to pull off to the 0 fret of the A. We're not going to actually hit it though. And then while we're playing as Izzy, he goes like this. But anyways, so yeah, that's just gonna be there's gonna be a power chord on the 2nd fret of the low E and the 4th fret of the A, and then you're gonna move the power chord up 1 fret to a G power chord. We're just gonna use our two, like the A and E string. Yeah, we're just gonna use the E and A string. So, and then move it another fret, then move it another fret to the A, and then you're just gonna start strumming that D fret, the D power chord. But anyways, I'll teach you that later. So yeah, so that's what Izzy does. He goes like. That's another thing, is he doesn't just strum it. He doesn't go like. You like strum it, lift your fingers. You know, I already kind of taught you how to do that. Anyways, so yeah, after we go like that, then slash kicks in. But I'm going to teach you the rhythm real quick for like this whole part. But if you don't want to learn that, then you can just skip ahead. Anyways, so the rhythms are like. And so Slash is the one who's doing the rhythm for this. And it's just going to be power chords based on the B, and I think this is F sharp, yeah. Or like, whatever the fuck. Anyways, so we're just going to start with the power chord on the B string. We're only going to be using the A and the 2nd fret on the A and the 4th fret on the D. So we're gonna strum it once, and then we're gonna lift our index finger to hit the 0 on the A, combined with the 4 on the D. So back to the normal power chord. So and then after you go, you're gonna put your palm on the strings and palm mute the B power chord. So like that. So and after you palm mute, you're just gonna move your index finger and hit the like that. So let me remember what the rest goes. Yeah, so after you go, and then you're gonna end it like that with another palm mute. So that's how you're gonna so. That's kind of how that pattern goes. And then after that, you're gonna hit 0, then 1 on the low E string. So crap. Okay, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I gotta go again. So yeah, so you're gonna hit 0 to 1 on the low E string, and then start kind of doing the same thing, but on the E and A fret, E and A strings this time. But also, when you hit 0 to 1, you're gonna keep it muted. I know you can't really hear me play it because I don't have a distortion on, but you can mute it anyways. So I'll just play that little pattern slow so you can follow along. And then you start over again. But instead of going, then you're just gonna hit the power chord on 2, 3, 4, 5. The only difference is that, so Izzy, he strums it, but Slash palm mutes it. So, and there's also another thing. So when Slash gets to the 5th fret, the A power chord, he doesn't actually hit that. He lets go and he just hits the 0 on the E and A. And I know that might sound dumb to you, but if you just listen to the song, you're gonna hear it. So anyways, so yeah, Slash goes like, grab, and then the solo comes in. And I'll just tell you the rhythm first because it's super fast and easy. So Izzy just goes. It's just that over and over again. So that's the power chord on the D, on the D, like the D power chord. So that's 5 on the A, 7 on the D, 7 on the G, and then another power chord over here on the 2nd fret. So that's 2nd fret on the E, 4th on the A, 4th on the D. And I don't really know the exact same pattern because it's kind of hard to hear. But I just know you kind of just strum along to it. And my balls itch. Anyways, so yeah, you just do that. Afterwards, yeah, now I'm going to teach you Slash's solo. So he goes like, it's going to start with an oblique bend, and it's just this. So I got my middle finger on the 9th fret of the G, and then I got my ring finger on the 10th fret of the B. I'm going to hit both of those notes, but I'm going to bend the G string using my middle finger and index finger for support. So see how like that's bending, but my ring finger is still staying here? That's called an oblique bend. I mean, you can do it with multiple strings than just 2, but anyways, so yeah, you're gonna start that. It's gonna go like, so you're gonna bend 3 times. On the 3rd time, you're gonna release, and then you're gonna hit the 7th fret of the G string. So, and then you're gonna start again. So, and then you're gonna kind of do the same thing twice. It's just the first bend on the second time is a little bit longer. So like, and then after you hit that 7th fret on the G string the second time, you're gonna hit 9 on the G, slide to 11, and you're gonna do this. Which is pretty simple. So you slide to 11 on the G, and then you're gonna hit 10 on the B, and then you're gonna hit 9 on the high E. So like this. So, and then you're gonna hit 12 on the high E string. But when you hit it, you're gonna bend actually. So you're gonna bend on the 12th fret of the high E string. So, and when you bend, it's kind of hard to do. You're just gonna require some practice, but you're gonna kind of switch over to hitting the B string. Because when you bend the high E string on the 12th fret, you're also bending the B string. You just don't hear it because you didn't actually pick it. But while it's in the middle of the bend, you're gonna want to switch to the B string and release that B string bend like that. So, and then after you release it, you're gonna hit 10 on the B to 12, and then after you hit 12, you're gonna hit 12 again and bend and release. And you're gonna go back to 10 on the B, and then you're gonna hit 11 on the G twice, but the second time you're gonna add some vibrato. So from the beginning of that whole little section we go grab, and then we're gonna go do this, which is pretty simple. So after go, we're gonna hit the double stop on the 10th fret of the B and high E string. We're gonna hit it twice, and then we're gonna hit 12 to 10 to 11 on the G string. So, and then hit the double stop one more time. And when we hit it that one more, like that third time, like we're gonna hit a bend on the high E and B string. We're just gonna bend those strings together. So I got my middle finger on the 12th fret of the B, and my ring finger on the 13th fret of the high E. And I know it's dumb, but like, I mean, it sounds weird, but hey, rock and roll, the slash. So we're just gonna bend those both up, like that. So it sounds better when you like actually play it. So, and then after you bend up, you're not gonna really release the bend. You're just gonna instantly switch to hitting the double stop on the 10th fret. And then you're gonna hit the 12th fret on the G, bend and release, and then hit 10 to 12. So, and then you're gonna go back to 10 and hammer onto 11 on the G. So, yeah, and that's gonna end that little phrase. It's actually way faster though, so you don't want to practice that. So, and then we're gonna do this like pretty fast shit, which is pretty simple. So we're gonna start by bending the 17th fret of the B string, and then we're just gonna hit the what the hell is this, 14th fret of the B string. I mean the high E string. So, and then we're gonna go back to hitting 17 on the B and pulling off to 14 of the B, like that. See? And then we're gonna hit 16 on the G. We're gonna bend and release, and then we're going to hit 14 on the G, and then we're going to hit 16 on the D. So from the beginning we have, and then after we hit that 16 on the D, we're going to go back to hitting the 16 on the G, to 14, to 16 on the D, to 14 on the D. So and then we're going to hit 16 on the A string, to 15, to 13. So from the beginning we have, and then we're going to do this, which I know you didn't hear because it's muted, but I'm just going to play it unmuted. Which is pretty simple. So after we go on the A string, we're going to hit the 12th fret of the A string, and then we're going to hit the 14th fret of the low E string. We're going to hit the 14th fret of the A string, back to the 14th of the low E, and then we're going to go back to the 12th fret of the A string. But we're going to like kind of mute that part, except for when we hit the 12 on the A's. So from the beginning we have, pretty simple. Anyways, after that we're going to go which is pretty simple. So we're going to kind of do these, I don't know what the fuck this is called, but we're going to hit 2 strings mainly for this little section. It's going to be the D string and the B string. So we're going to start off by hitting the 7th fret of the D and B. So we're going to strum it once, and just kind of mute all the other strings with your fingers like the way I have it. See? So you're going to strum it once, and then you're going to strum it twice, but when you do it the second time, you're actually going to move back to the 6th string, so like that. So, and then start it over again. So yeah, we're going to do that twice. So from the beginning we got just follow that. So I'm just letting it up to the 9th fret, and then we're gonna go, which is so right now I got my middle finger on the D of the 9, and I got my ring finger on the 9 of the B. But when we slide to this, you're just gonna move your index finger to the 10th fret of the B, and you're going to have your middle finger on the 11th fret of the D. So your index finger is on 10 of B, and your middle finger is on the 11 of D. So just from the beginning we got and then we're going to go back. And then we're going to go, which is just, we're going to slide into, so it's kind of the same shape we did over here, except it's on the, it's going to be, my index finger is going to be on the 5 of the B, and my middle finger is going to be on the 6 of the D. So, and then we're going to go to 4 to 2. So from the beginning we have And so that was all in the D and B string. And then after that, we're going to go which is pretty easy. So we're going to start by doing a bend on the G string of the fourth fret of the G string. And then we're going to hit 4 to 5 on the high E string. So, and then we're going to hit 5 of the B, bend and release, and then we're going to hit 2 to 5. So, and then we're going to do this pattern on the G string. So that's just going to be a bend on the G, release, 2, 4, 2. So another bend and release to 2, and then we're going to hit 4 on the D. So from the beginning of this little bend like pattern thing, we got and then we're going to hit the second fret of the D. We're going to bend it down and then up and back to the middle. I know you didn't really hear that, so I don't know if you can hear that, but also another thing is when you hit that second fret of the D, you're gonna, you know, it's a pinched harmonic. Anyway, so I'll play that little section slowly. So that's kind of like the end of the solo, kinda, and around the time that Slash goes, that's when Izzy stops doing. And then Izzy, because like after that solo is going to be this section where you go like, and Slash mainly does that, but Izzy, he fucks around a bit. I don't know what the fuck he does. But so I'm going to teach you what Slash does after that solo first. So after we go like, when we're doing that bend, then the rhythm guitar changes, and the Slash, like, he still has a rhythm part going underneath his own solo. And so I'm going to teach you. It goes like, so that's just me hitting 0, 1, 2 on the low E string. But it's all bent, like, I mean, it's all muted. But anyways, so we're just going to start, and then we're actually going to hit the second fret twice, so like that. We're going to wait a bit and then hit it again, and then we're going to hit the double stop of the B and high E string on the second fret. See? So for the beginning we have kind of like that. It's a pretty simple pattern. And then we're going to go backwards and hit the double stop of the open E and B string. And when we go backwards to the 0, we're going to hit the 0 twice. So it's pretty simple, but we're going to keep the low E string muted the whole time. Anyways, so that's what Slash does for a while. And then Izzy, he goes like, so it's pretty simple. So this whole part, it kind of starts when Slash goes like, and so while Slash is doing that little bend, pinched harmonic, Izzy's gonna go like, you're just gonna slide to the 4th fret, like hit 0, 0, 2, 4, and then you're gonna hit 2, slide to 4, then 2. So, and then after that, he's gonna hit 0, 1, 2, and he's not gonna palm mute it because you can kind of hear it get a little loud for a quick second. You go 1, 0, 1, 2, and then he's gonna hit 2, 0, 2, 1, 0. But when he hits 2, 1, 0, he mutes it. So, you know, And then after that, he's gonna go and kind of do the same thing, but with the double stops, and he's gonna strum it. So you're just gonna hit. It's pretty simple. You just strum the double stops when you get to the second fret or the 0. And after that, after a while, I'm pretty sure, I couldn't see it, but I'm pretty sure you do it with a slide. If you don't know what a slide is, it's just look it up, a guitar slide. It's like that cylinder that goes over your finger. But it's over the 7th fret of the D and G, and I think B string. Anyways, we're gonna hit it, and then slide, down, or up, whatever the fuck, that way. But while we're doing that, that's what Izzy does, I think. Slash is gonna do this over it, which is just rising palm mutes over the D power chord, which I taught you how to do earlier. So you're just gonna start muting it, and then slowly let go. And then over that, that's when this kind of breakdown happens, where Slash, he plays the intro, but it's a bit different. Like, it's not like the normal, one's just like. I can't even fucking remember how the intro goes because I had to learn the difference. So I'm sorry, but I mean, you already know how the intro goes. Okay, that's how the intro goes normally. But the way he does it, he's like. And then the last chorus kicks in after that. So that's the intro. I don't really know how to teach it. I mean, I'm just gonna play it slowly. Oh yeah, at the end you're just gonna hit D and G on the 2nd fret, and then open both of those strings, and then you're gonna hit the 2nd fret of the G string, bend, but you're also gonna do it. I guess you can do it down or up, but you're also gonna do a pinched harmonic. I mean, you can't really hear it, but I don't know, distortion. So. And then, yeah. And so while that's happening, Izzy, he's gonna go like this. And so that's gonna be the rhythm for that, which is pretty simple. You're just gonna hit the A power chord twice, wait a little bit, and then hit it twice again. And then do the same thing to the F power chord. By the way, we're hitting all 3 notes, so so I'm gonna do the same thing on the G, and then you're only gonna do it twice here, and then you're just gonna hit the C power chord once, and then the next chorus is gonna kick in, which is going to be the final chorus. And the thing about this chorus is it's going to play for the rest of the song while it fades out. And it's not going to be the exact same as the last chorus that I taught. So I'll just teach you the difference. It's actually pretty fucking easy. So the rhythm, because there is also an outro solo, which is going to be a fucking pain considering it's going to fade out. So I don't really know how the fuck to end it, but whatever. Anyways. So the chorus is going to go like. And so that's pretty simple actually. You're just going to start the chorus off normally, 0 to 3 on the low E muted. Hit the A power chord twice. I'll do that. But instead of doing that 6 times, you're just going to do it twice, and then you're instantly going to do this part. And you're going to do that twice, actually. Because I remember last time you go like, you know, so. But, so, yeah, you're just going to do it twice. Just follow along, and I'll, like, show you kind of how to do it. I'll play it slow. That's the only difference right there, is we're just going to hit the A power chord twice. Go back to the 3rd fret of the low E. And then we're strum it once at the end, and then we're going to start the whole thing again. And you're just going to keep repeating that up until the song fades out. And now there's one thing. That's Izzy's part and Slash's part. Him, I can hear, like, when we go, I can hear him doing something else, and it's pretty simple actually. Instead of just going, we're gonna go. I don't know. I think so. Hold on. Yeah, he kind of just does that. Sorry, I fucked it up. But anyways, so yeah, that's mainly it. Anyways, so that's gonna be pretty fucking easy, I think. And I'll just teach you the outro solo in the next video. Bye. Wait. I don't think I forgot anything, did I? Nah. No, I didn't forget anything. Okay, I'm out.